Many executives leave thousands, sometimes even six figures on the table during compensation negotiations. And it's not because they don't deserve more, it's because they don't know how to evaluate the full value of the offer, they're unclear on how to confidently discuss their expectations, and how to negotiate without risking the opportunity. So they have that fear in the back of their mind. In fact, 52% of employers admit that they offer less than what they're willing to pay because they expect candidates to negotiate. But many executives, they hesitate. They're afraid of seeming too pushy or losing the offer altogether. Today, I'll show you exactly how to avoid that so you can negotiate with confidence and secure the compensation package that you truly deserve. In this video, you'll learn how to take control of your compensation negotiation and secure the package that you really want. I'll show you how to evaluate your compensation offer beyond just base salary so you truly understand the total value of the package, the right way to discuss your compensation expectations without risking the offer, and proven strategies to confidently negotiate your package while maintaining professionalism and strengthening your position. This can earn you thousands of dollars an hour just for taking the time to get this right. By the end, you'll know exactly how to approach the entire compensation conversation, ensuring that you walk away with the best possible offer without leaving any money on the table. Negotiating your compensation is a bit like playing chess. Every move matters. If you go in without a strategy, then you're reacting to the employer's moves, accepting terms without thinking through the long game. One wrong move, like revealing your expectations too early or hesitating on the counter, can cost you thousands, if not tens of thousands. But when you approach the negotiation like a chess master, every step is intentional. You evaluate the offer, anticipate the employer's next move, and position yourself to win, not just the salary, but the full compensation package. And just like in chess, the person who plans ahead, they hold the advantage. Today, I'll show you how to think several moves ahead in your negotiation so you can walk away with an offer that reflects your true value. A job offer is more than just the base salary. It's the total package that counts. First, break down the offer components. So of course we've got the base salary. It's the foundation, but companies sometimes have less flexibility with the monthly salary number, so just be aware of that. Performance bonuses. Understand how they're structured, including the payout ranges and eligibility. Equity-based compensation. Equity options like stock options or phantom stock, they can make up a significant portion of your long-term earnings. And then you also have additional benefits like health, dental, vision, and maybe life insurance as well, plus paid time off and maybe even retirement contributions. Perks like professional development stipends, flexible work arrangements, tech allowances, things along that lines. So after you have the list, then assign a real dollar amount to every one of those components. Consider factors like tax implications, vesting schedules, potential performance bonuses. Finally, look for additional value adds and hidden red flags as well. Are there areas that you can negotiate beyond just the salary? Perhaps there is an opportunity for extra paid vacation or professional development budget that wasn't currently in the budget. On the other side of the coin, maybe you're hearing things that are concerning to you. Are there clauses or contingencies that might limit the offer's value to you? If so, you'll want to address these as early as possible in the negotiation process. And if they are truly non-negotiable, you might want to consider whether or not this is the right role for you and if you should just move on. To help in this process, you can take advantage of our compensation comparison calculator found on executiveresumewriters.com, and that should help in this process. I'll link to that page in the description below. Now that you know how to evaluate the full offer, let's talk about how to discuss your compensation expectations without risking the job offer itself. One key is your timing. Knowing when and how to bring up your expectations is very important because timing is everything. You'll want to wait until the employer is truly invested in you, ideally after they've extended a formal offer. Avoid bringing up salary too early It can weaken your negotiation position. You want them to be confident that you are the right person for the role before you go too far down the numbers path. To frame your expectations, use data-driven insights. So you might say something like, based on my market research and experience, I was expecting a package in the range of this. If you need help with determining your market value, we have a video that walks you through that process. I'll make sure that we link to that video in the description below. As you broach the topic, you'll want to emphasize flexibility. You might say, I'm open to discussing the full package to make sure it's a great fit for both sides. Be prepared to handle pushback. If they balk at your number, you can say, I understand the budget constraints. Are there other areas that we could adjust, like perhaps signing bonus or equity? Always take a solutions approach. Employers appreciate candidates who are willing to collaborate, not just demand what they want. Once you've had the conversation and set clear expectations, it's time to use the right strategies to negotiate with confidence. Negotiation isn't about confrontation, it's about alignment. Start by reinforcing the value that you bring to the table. Restate your unique contributions and how they'll impact the company's goals. When possible, tie your value directly to the compensation that you're requesting. And use anchoring to your advantage. You can counter with a number that's slightly higher than your goal, giving room for some discussion. Frame it as a range, not a hard number, and this will encourage flexibility. So here's an example. Let's say you were a chief marketing officer looking for a total package of $320,000. You could say, thank you for the offer, I really appreciate it, and I'm excited about the opportunity to develop the marketing strategy and build the AI-driven content process. Based on my market research and the scope of this role, I was expecting a total comp package in the range of $320 to $360. I'm certainly open to discussing the specifics to make sure that we find a package that reflects the value that I'll bring while aligning with your overall budget. Sometimes it makes sense to just press pause. Don't be afraid to take extra time. You can say, I'd like to review everything that we've talked about and get back to you tomorrow with my thoughts. This both demonstrates your thoughtfulness and your willingness to continue negotiating. Also, consider the power of silence. After presenting your counter, pause, let them respond first. Now, it's worth noting that remaining silent can be tough for some people because they fear the awkward pause. But it's okay. That pause signals confidence and it gives the interviewer some space to process what you've just requested. With these strategies in place, you'll be able to confidently negotiate your package and secure the offer that you deserve. You now have the strategies to evaluate your offer, discuss your compensation expectations, and negotiate with confidence. But here's the question. Are you positioned as the top candidate in your particular field? If you're ready to strengthen your professional brand, your resume, your LinkedIn profile, and develop a step-by-step job search strategy, I invite you to visit executiveresumewriters.com and request a free consultation with our team. Simply follow the link in the description and we'll discuss your goals and help you determine if working together is the right next step to accelerate your career and your compensation.